Today we're going to make a lava lamp. What you need is a glass that's about 3/4 full, half to 3/4 full of vegetable oil or olive oil. You're going to need some water. You're going to need some food coloring. You're going to need one Alka-Seltzer. Now make sure that you get the Alka-Seltzer that is kind of the original, not the ones that are coated. So put about half, 3/4 of the vegetable oil in your glass. Then you're going to add some water, and then notice what happens. We're going to add, so you have a couple inches left at the top. What you'll notice is the water is starting to sink toward the bottom. Water is actually heavier, it's more dense than the oil. So the water is finding its way to the bottom. The oil is finding its way to the top. And give that a minute just to kind of get settled a little bit there. Then you can take some food coloring, depending on what color lava you want. I've picked green for this. And then you want to just put some drops in there, maybe about 10 or 20 drops. And then watch what happens to the food coloring. Because food coloring is the same density as the water. So it's heavier than the oil as well. And you see it streaking down through. So you put 10, 15, 20 different drops in here. That should do it. Maybe a couple more. I like lots of lava. You need to give that a minute to let the oil get down through and start to mix in with the water a little bit. You can see it's still starting to drop a little bit down into our glass. Then when the water's pretty settled at the bottom, the oil's at the top, the food coloring has kind of settled down in here, that's when you want to drop in an Alka-Seltzer. What's going to happen is the Alka-Seltzer makes carbon dioxide. And the carbon dioxide, it's a type of gas, it's going to hook onto the water, and it's going to make it float up to the top of the water with the food coloring. It's going to make it float up to the top like lava coming up. Then when it gets to the top, it's going to pop and it'll go back down. So let's see how this works. There. See, they're starting to bubble up. So the oxygen is hooking on. So we have a little bit of light green lava that's coming up to the top. That's because of the gas. You'll see when it gets to the top, it sort of pops up there and then it drops back down again. Now we're getting blobs more. There's our lava. And the reason this works is because certain things are heavier than others. So the water is heavier than the oil. Well, in the Bible, you've heard about Noah's flood. And if you've driven around, especially if you go to like Sidling Hill, you'll see that there are all kinds of layers in the rocks. And after the flood, when everything started to settle down, I'm going to see if it works with a second one. I'm going to drop one in while I'm talking here and just see if that works. Should make some more lava in there. So as everything was settling down after the flood, then the rocks, the heavier rocks, went down to the bottom, and the lighter, there we go, that one's really going. The lighter rocks formed on the top, so when you drive through some of those mountains and you see all those rock layers, that's what's happening. So we have made some, like a lava lamp. Have fun with it.